Hello humans of the interweb galaxy. It's your boy Trev out here in Reading, some freaking woods behind my house. Just kind of wandering. I honestly have no idea like where I'm going. Just kind of walking around making a video. And wanted to fill you guys in on where the heck I've been past 3-ish years. And where I'm at in life and where I'm hoping to go this year. But yeah, currently going to Bethel, my second year at the School of Harry Potter Jesus Ministries. And yeah, it's been just the freaking most insane 2 months. Gotta get my tea. Oh, the most intense 2 months of my life. But it's so good, so good. I want to tell you guys all about it, but to give you guys some context on where I've been after I kind of disappeared from the social network. If you can rewind back to when I was coming back from Nepal, all those videos I was kind of spitting out in that time, we'll start there. So, get back from Nepal. Awesome time, basically with this huge dream in my heart to like blow up the whole creative sector in like church, and for another day, I'll tell you about that later, but huge dream, and like so excited to just start talking about it, about talking to people about what God did. And I was just talking about it, got so caught up in the conversation and just like but I actually subconsciously left the maker of that dream back in the mountains of Nepal. And I didn't even realize it. Just so distracted and so caught. Oh, that's an eagle. Freaking eagle just flew up there. That's sick. I got so caught up in talking about it that there was no strategies, no play-by-play, no structure to my life that would sustain this dream. There was no time that I was carving out for Jesus. About a year down the line, inevitably, naturally, I burnt out, and in that burnout just felt like this dream was impossible. Felt like now, because I have no idea what the heck I'm doing, I'm burning out, like I'm letting all you guys down, everybody that's ever supported me, everybody down. I just felt like I was just total failure. And yeah, and so I shut down, closed the door to my bedroom, and literally just cut off from life. And yeah, I just isolated myself for the next like 2 years, which have been the past 2 years basically, just away from everybody. Yeah, that was probably the darkest two years of my life. That's for another video, or if you want to know about it, FaceTime me and whatnot. But anyways, get so low that I decide whether or not if like I just give up on like living, or if I give God in this dream another chance, and if so, what the heck do I do? And the only option that was on my radar for choosing life was to honestly just to go to Bethel. So I apply, like miraculously get in, pack up my bags, cruise up to Reading with just like no place to live, just like a week before school. Just like start school, living out of my car. Just came out of this really dark place, and literally just like just say, God, like this is it. This has got to be it. It's either this, it's you, or it's nothing. Like I don't see any other point in this life, honestly. Like you have to show up right now. Long story short, just like this past 2 years has just been like boot camp for my spirit, just boot camp for my emotions, my brain, and just seeing what he's doing in the midst of that, and just full surrender to just like his love, just getting so rocked. So yeah, it's just been showing me just like who I am again, just kind of like remembering that voice that I fell in love with that first year, and just that voice that I knew on the mountain in Nepal, and just getting so incredibly undone just again, and just like letting him just like take every part of my heart, and just like letting him into every dark place that I closed off from everybody and just everything, and just letting him just like love all those like really broken parts of me. Just this like full letting go of having to figure it all out, just having to have all these connections and all this stuff, just letting it all go. It seems like I'm letting go of all this stuff, but he's just like pulling me up in that place. So defies everything, but it's so real. And it's so insane. So yeah, it's been a great year so far, and I'm really just pursuing just foundation, like, okay, how do I create a lifestyle around this thing? How do I not just make this year about getting spiritually tickled at a crazy Harry Potter school and then go back home to just go back to the way it was? How do I like create a foundation and a structure for my life around this thing called life with Jesus? So yeah, just figuring out what that looks like, creating a schedule, structure, kind of taking ownership of my life, taking care of my body, taking care of what I put in my body, building my body, and saying no to certain things, and just like carving out time for my dreams, just like creating a freaking structure. And I've never done that. I've always lived so spontaneous, and but then still finding the balance to when to be spontaneous and when to like stick to, like, just know when to say no. So yeah, I really want to go after that so I could have something to bring back or wherever I go next after this school, and just really getting like core, just building that core foundation that will hopefully sustain the massive dreams and all this wild stuff that I want to do and want to show you guys over the social network waves, and just everything that like I want to go for in this life. And I just want to create a foundation to build on, you know. So yeah, it's been such a wild and just in this 2 months, like if I was to reiterate like where I was before this, you would not believe me, and you would not believe what I was going through in that place of isolation, and to see like where I'm at now. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much life so far. But I have to kind of bring up something that is really difficult for me right now. Kind of a little pickle that I am in with life at the moment. A financial pickle. And learning how to lay down my pride, and learning how to be okay with sometimes having to be weak, and let your family be strong when you are weak. Just learning. It's so uncomfortable for me to like talk about this and like ask for help in this. But yeah, I'm actually in the hole about $200 for finishing off paying my tuition. I paid for the first half of it, but the deadline is by November 5th. I have to finish paying off the tuition or I can't go here anymore. And really have tried everything I possibly can to come up with the money. Just got a job, still editing videos, taking on odd jobs, Craigslist ads, anything I possibly can to like build it, but it's just not going to be enough, unfortunately, by that deadline. And really, really honestly just like need some help and support. But I don't want to put the pressure. I don't want you to feel pressure, because that's not God. Just if there's peace on your heart that you're feeling to give, or just if you just feel it, that you would want to help me out in this, and would love to continue doing these videos and like filling you guys in on my process and like what God's doing even more, and pump out more creativity, pump out music, and just really have all this stuff that I really want to keep doing. But I just need your guys' help in this area, just in this season of life. And so I'll drop some links below if you want to throw a couple pennies my way. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, hopefully this was encouraging. This is me kind of just like coming back to the social, coming back to the world. So it's really uncomfortable. It's really vulnerable and revealing. But I feel like you guys deserve to know kind of where I'm at and where I've been and where I want to go. That's kind of my life. And oh, some deer. Look at that. What's up? So stay tuned for what happens next, for the next video. We just got our missions trips, so I'll be filling you guys in on a video on that. And yeah, love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, over and out.